Hi everyone, I'm Paulo from Million DC, and today I'm going to give you a quick update on my small investment on Bitcoin and the latest news about Bitcoin. And today I'm going to discuss quick overview of what the prices have been so far since February 3, the last time I posted. And please forgive me for posting a bit late. We're currently on Chinese New Year break, and I'm currently residing here in Taiwan. So over the last 2 weeks, Bitcoin prices went up. The last time it was at 9,000 level, and today it's February 20, and it's now around 11,000, which means as I have predicted 2 weeks ago, it will continue to move up, and the 9,000 levels were quite actually almost late. If you ask me, it was almost late to invest, but good thing the value still keeps going up. And I think that the value will still go up, and the strong point that I'm waiting for is when it hits the 19,000 level back in December. I am expecting that what analysts are saying, that Bitcoin prices could go up to 50,000. So with that in mind, I tried to add a couple of $100 on Bitcoin. So until now, I couldn't even purchase the whole coin because of the high price of it. So I'll try to add more, basically whenever I have extra money out of my salary, and see where this is heading. But I'm a little bit confident that it's going up now, and that it could hit the 19,000 levels, and eventually, hopefully, it will hit the 50,000 as analysts have predicted. And as I mentioned last time in my previous blog, it was expected to hit around 1 million. That's like the dream there. But right now I'm just waiting for the value to move up back to the 19,000, so that it could hit the next level, which is around 20, and then hopefully we'll see it moving up to 50,000. I'm just trying to look at what my cats are doing there, making sure that they're not doing something a little bit obscene. So last week there was also I think my cats are about to fight, play games. Last week there was a question on ICON ICX. So thank you for that question, and today I'm just gonna answer what I think about that. Let me just find that. The question from R. Roach was, what do you think about ICON ICX? Good video, keep it up. Oh, thank you for that comment. And yes, this is why we have this second video, and hopefully I can do more of it. And let me pause for oh no, it's okay. Wait, let me just pause before my... Okay, one cat just ran away. I tried to stop them from, doing something while I'm filming. So going back, just to answer the quick question, I tried to make a quick research on what ICON ICX is all about, and the quick answer that I got from a white paper is that it's a blockchain of blockchains, which is basically what I see as a ledger of Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies. So first of all, blockchain in itself is already a ledger, which is a record of all the tradings and all of the exchanges of Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies. It's a shared database technology, and so I'm still trying to look for reason why we need to get another sort of binder or another recorder of the records for these blockchains. So on that perspective, I think we need to research more about ICON ICX. But what we know so far is it's the concept is it's a blockchain of blockchains. It's from a company in South Korea, and I think they're trying to get and they're getting some institutions to join this ICON ICX for their concept. The idea is not bad. It's just that it's still theoretical in I guess in a sense, because we don't have anything fixed about it. But the idea is good. It's just that it's not clear what the extra benefit of having a record of a record means, which I think is a little bit difficult to understand, difficult to take in. So that's my quick answer to, well, it's not quick, answer to our Roach question. So over the last 2 weeks, we've also had ups and downs in terms of, positive and negative news about Bitcoins. And so far, we've seen in the US, Arizona state is closer to accepting Bitcoin for taxes, which is, a positive note about owning a Bitcoin. In Israel and in Spain, they are trying to classify Bitcoin as an asset, not as a currency. So, which means this is like real estate. In a way, it's good that these are being Bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies are being considered a form of asset. So it is working for owning a Bitcoin. And so far, the arguments against Bitcoin have been the same. One being it's extremely volatile, and the other is that it could be used in massive illegal stuff. And what I think is that these arguments have been the same for other currencies or for other assets so far. It could be used against, it could be used illegally. This is why we have the Money Laundering Act, because money in itself is being used for illegal stuff. And volatility is something that we can see in any stocks and trading. In fact, I think within the 2 weeks period, we've seen markets go up and down in a really really steep way. So that's also a proof of volatility. But so far, no one has really claimed, or maybe my research is not as intensive. No one has really claimed that cryptocurrencies, the technology behind it is not good, and which is blockchain. Like the blockchains, I think, is not going to survive without the cryptocurrencies. And so, and no one has opposed to that or tried to argue against the technology behind it, because theoretically it's, having a ledger that tracks any, like, all the transactions, or at least the trade of the coins, is really good, which means there's no, from the central bank point of view, they won't be creating new money. Instead, there's a limited supply of the cryptocurrencies, and so, and these currencies are being recorded in a digital ledger. So it's also interesting to see some big banks trying to say something bad about it, saying that it's not a good form of investment. It's not a good way to put your money into. I would say that we should listen to them. They're credible enough to say something like that, but we should also take note of their position when they say these things, because not all banks are against it or are saying negative things about blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. In fact, if you take a look at whoever says something against it, or something that's not favorable to investing into cryptocurrencies, these banks are banks who may not have been invested so much in it. And going back sometime in August, there's a news at Financial Times wherein 6 big banks like Barclays, Credit Suisse, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, HSBC, MUFG, State Street, these 6 big banks, and work together with UBS to study their own form, or to study their own version of blockchain, and they try to anticipate what may happen, the potential of the blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. And I think they're doing something positive in doing so, because they want to anticipate what could be a good technology to help the recording of digital currencies, and how it could integrate with the central banks, for example, as opposed to waiting for everyone to be on it before they take action. And so it's good to have some big banks saying bad things about it, but at the same time, it's also good to know that there are other big banks as a group trying to study it and trying to try to invest into studying the technology. So that's it for now. What I'm saying here is I think we should still keep an eye on Bitcoins, keep an eye on cryptocurrency, and try to invest a little bit more instead of investing everything that you have. And so far, since I've invested, as I mentioned, from the 9,000 levels, it's now at 11,000. So if you bought a full Bitcoin 2 weeks ago, you could have earned around 3,000 US, and that's a good amount of money already. But the thing, and you could have pulled out, and if that's the short-term gain that you are looking for. But you could also look at it at how Israel is looking at it, which is an asset, meaning you don't trade it like on a daily basis. Rather, look at it as an investment for long term, just like buying a house. You let it sit, you let it sit for a while before the prices really go up, anticipating a huge take home once the big difference in prices are realized. So I'll see you again next week, and thank you for your questions, and keep them coming. Bye.